don't you allow us to be there?
No, but sir, I must say, after proceedings, you know, I'm only months and trophobia. Whatever question be ambassador Busa Bian,
Rich, this is not the first time a GFA Congress in you. GFA has been holding Congress since. This Congress is about 40 something Congress.
I mean, we're 31st or so.
31. The previous 30, no. They've allowed some chauffeur to be there. And they send some chauffeur in the room. And you what will transpire in the room and you never report it. Will we report to be there in the room?
Every animal come out force reporter.
What does it mean? Then it's only a press conference. Now the message you might say, Young Frankwa, can't you do the force reportage with it? What are you hiding? We are the ears, we are the eyes of the public. Football is a public interest sport. And you may know every
and I must say, football football people.
Rich, we are not talking about
we are stakeholders.
Ghana Bar Association.
Yeah.
But when they go to Ghana Bar Association Congress, they invite media.
Okay, so a time will come and Omoka say, okay, after the meetings are or whatever you discuss, yes, there's nothing you can do.
The moment Satan on the Bebano, Satan on the Basekima, then we will start asking questions. Say, and then in the assistant here, this time around, you don't want the media to be there. Because with media, the reason why we come to events is to cover it for the public. Yeah, we don't take the decisions really. So I want to about for a decision. Say, yeah, media to me. The only thing we do is to observe and come and tell people. So, yeah, Congress, agenda one, we discuss here. Agenda 2, we can say, we should add a counter argument by it. Now, Rich, if you want the media to be present at your press conference, where you will give us briefing, but we will miss the details of arguments made on the floor of Congress, then your reportage, will not be detailed enough for the public. And media can be there, in my own wisdom, and me and Kashi until they come out to the media press briefing. Because they don't want us to be there.
Okay, so I'm trying in rank so there's a store now, no mama media man inside the heart because me in fact Ayala me who story and I was like me I'm saying Fiifi Krana on X
or say all my own
no so Ebia now after the media bashing, Ebia no so much media no
almost so much
because me I saw to Ayala
I didn't see media no bash them for what reason? Why will you bash them?
No, I didn't know Bibia. I mean, you know the map of
the association. Every association in the constitution of this country, association be on the rights. The way Ghana media cover no. The Ghana Football Association can decide not to allow the media to cover for reasons best known to themselves. Some Muslim will force the state and respect people's way of doing things as well. The media cannot force themselves into people's lives.
You can't say force.
No, Mitobasi. O say on tiasi ni into my uncle. And I say uncle.
Yeah, we are asking questions.
Rich, when CAF today sits here and they say they are doing the CAF Extraordinary Congress, they can decide not to let the media come. You can't tell them they are not being open and fair because they are not letting the media come.
So after Congress,
we are inside one of the misrau. And ya feel no be sema now for media man no headline we want to control the headlines. There's nothing wrong with that.
After that,
every association, a press conference, now press conference not and that's what he will give you.
And you hold on, my friend.
And your man, no, I man, no, they are doing social media.
Why I disagree with Fiifi? Nobody is saying we want to force ourselves into the room. And that is not what you are saying. That is it. And Commander Yedino is outside their decision. Because I have been here on association. We are only reminding FA4 and say, at the end of on the matter of principle, they are wrong. And whether it is association or not, and only just being to can't show if a decision is wrong or not.
But how they are wrong.
And I'm church.
No, me my principle. One principle and I say media for principle.
And I'm church. Sometimes say I'm church.
Okay.
You see, football, a public interest sports. More inside one. Kotoko reps there. It's in an apron crane. Send so more.
Yes.
Do they do Kotoko for themselves?
No.
They do Kotoko for the Kotoko supporters. And the Kotoko supporters are public interest.
And that is why GFA want to say so we are. No. Advance argument now. It is going to defeat a lot of things. Public interest are there. And they will grant an interview, do a press conference, and tell the public. You don't have to be there to be able to feed the public.
When you come back and do a press briefing, what you will be doing is briefing. Rich, me as multimedia, me ko Congress National. Do you know the angle of my editorial policy in terms of Congress National?
No.
Who told you who brief you now with the mammy? Is the angle I wanted to come and cover? Who told you that? So you don't restrict my job. The members of my mammy 40 hour Congress National. Bimpa, me ba Congress National in Yinano. Menyan Tiesa Kinfesa. Eddie, agenda be court. I am coming there to listen to Kinfesa's argument on the floor of the Congress. Dear Tommy GFA court. When you come and you brief me and it lacks sad details now, are you telling me what I should go and tell my people?
Ayala, so the GFA, should they stand up for public relations policy and as a multimedia editorial policy?
Now you see, Fiifi,
Fiifi, public PR policy.
Fiifi, where you are?
Public PR policy can be that. Yet, say, I'm a media man as penny issues and it has made us unpopular. And it is sad, my journalist in auditorium. My journalist in auditorium. Here we are. We will come and tell what happens. So, what's King Faisal? Angle, maybe I'll pass an example. Meet the King Faisal's representative. Let them tell you what happened and carry it. It's simple. We can't force the GFA. Then see, maybe I'm for all inclusion and the right thing to be done. Say media say per right thing. Let's follow the right thing.
Then there shouldn't be any right to information.
Yanko na yingra pram. Yene Evans Kwabna support na Sempa FM eni nkomo. Na that communicating campaign say changes be aba na say yeah. Kobi ultimate kan good morning Kumase. Na bibia boko nkran
Nakupo na dama unamu adjetifa dilise osore the light of Ayala everything from the team na obi awe
nyame adom team no bia ahoye. First of all before Congress no FND the babontin say media man no yama mo nwura auditorium ho anto so mbe wie dwumade na omo pie ne mo nsentwofo no abeka sana afi omo mamo proceeding as in the course so ewu. First of all Moko and Sanjay no assistant yamma range adana moda so awa bonten. Then secondly Congress Jumedie no ashanse anase afene bia members no beba
Richard mama na wase na mentia Nhyira FM 104.5 megahertz adesoma tiefo a omutie en wasanti mantem osekrom ene ne mpatamu bia yammo akwaba enfamra Gaman Soccer Center of Excellence I know pram. Now, Richard, and then about to do at 6:20 a.m. 6:20 a.m. In terms of registration, you can't say yes, we a media man now about your mom come now until 9:30. And I'll bring a queen a room. This terminal, not a GFA caps. One morning will be a member say, or no, a Juma, and so have been our club official. I'm a move until 9:30. And the media, Yama Queen-Yama, yet TV Remu, or Mecca premises, Yankasa. Now, when it's a Congress, I need GFA 31st, ordinary session of Congress, or more HMA, a YT Mensa Hall, and I let to Gam. You know, can say, I shall say that. Now, media reports on only quotes of this Amiano, I dare say you are one thing, and Yadia Queen, I may Remu. Nanchimuno, Henry, I sent you to our near Casamapo. Edema Boku Bataya, Omu and a another Kubataya, Omuna Bosso, our gun, her GF, Harry Chimua. But we are meeting because a Mensa Hall, Richard Hosa, media no, the personnel Nayabano, yet do so more than 100, getting to 200. It is a moment in Alquia, if you bet Jig Naho, if you bet Couture, if you bet enough, and so to the Bassa Emwa, what would you imagine GFA episode? I stream GFA episode. Media men are moving to that only one and yet colorful. It is more, not yet the most the abremo or press briefing mo. The idea what did I say?
So hello, Facha me say me rem. So the reason ti almost almost the media no engra auditorium no, and it said baby omo di djumadi no hosa. And it's a for now mo kwa no mo do so ntimi e ma mo ba ho a ebia djumadi ne fe no because I didn't like on the app. Ebia na ne fo bi be jejo na enye femboa.
Sa pepe Richardo no kreto do na waka na uhwem ye pa wo mo say delegate ni 124 and almost 50 invited guests. I said that esco no so omo ka delegate no wo so e ka ho bia omo e wo mu bie ezi empemfa wo do na club no ebi mo ba omo ye 2 ebi ye 3 and omo ba be pili say yes ma media na kwanya amoma be ka ho a 200 plus I mean 100 plus getting to 200 there or even choke and the reason why I'm mama media now but another school of thought that catch on said so this baby why didn't you move to another me brother that me accompany another media no but Richard me look at here as the GFA president Kurt Edwin no Kwaku Aba the vice president Olu Amakado also from Achieve, Lodiko, Nana Sapo, and what have you. Omina, Kalam, no social representatives, you know. Yanya Obiti, and you know, that is Edmond Aka, Waha, Erica Lagide, or a newly appointed general manager for Gates Olympics, Richard Owaha, Yanya, the likes of Mami Christian, and Yona Ziga, on their appointment referees, appointment committee for referees, you know, almost chairperson, on also Ewaha. In fact, Refuge George Seja, retired Refuge George Seja, our mayor chairman, the Refuge Association of Ghana, or Big Pimu Ewaha, will be to say, Elino, Kwabna Senso from Kotoko, or also Ewaha. I mean, there are many of them. In terms of PSAG, you have Obiti, you see, Chipsa, or also Ababi Pimu. Many football stakeholders, and Ababi Pimu, or the 31st. GFA that is a session of Congress and so Asia and so Richard, you want to know also media you're outside. But we say you can answer on your Ghana League Clubs Association Gaka. One more training on it is a job for Kasaka or more chum baby or maybe I call no never account. Why should I station baby? Or maybe drinks you know pie no number found the room when I'm saying yeah you ever name so Abetokese. The Ayala Kakra, also Garaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Oh, Pam Abra, Congress of Koso Gidigidiba.
Okay, if I was Memo but Mami Musa this question because Nipadudona interest of Hopa. Now, before Mobako Congress, you cry in name Adiaba at that table, so I in Congress, I beg you home. The issue of the third term, no. As a journalist, Oko grounds, no. So what do I sort of for ma? Ujidi is a that proposal at that table so and penny for cotton in a hono. Umbediatum and pedia what it is in the grounds maybe on Bobo.
Richard, as someone be said here, Nakwana Umpa say you Congress is not about it, Yanchit not more. Mama and yet what you for Ubia. I think America. Maybe many stakeholders, you know, maybe you are among the Abdum and the Abdempa, even social, so in terms of Facebook, IT, TikTok, Okowa. Obo say the many of these shops from Air Congress down, sir, at the Asoto. Now, you need to grab on Komo. Many Metro Cassette, so we tell you only 2 per NSA, one more for 10 agenda also. If you make him say, oh, at the end of the day, say, oh, you said the Gaka for the Esco. Very committee, no, another council, no, of what 3 terms. That's all. No, 3 terms. Every president, you know, could be a yana. You do nothing count many people are you for free. What you to call 10 money? It is a GFA president to call any. If you chairman game changer, oh, what do my papa, you know, just a no more time, no, but he and you be a game changer for be a better be as and so to me, and notable one, many trim, come on, Kennedy watching and sound here. CEO Edman Nation Service. Richard Domin come on the jam and say Oya a Ketokaku, Dumana Odina. And yes, be on quantity. Omo Babina, Ombina Quina, 12 years. 8 years, Ebwa, it's almost 12 years, no. 3 times no na omfanye de ompeso mu ye bia emo ma Ghana football ko denim ebi so chire mu are ye gitum kura na se ketoka ku no se bia na duma so nya se betire ye fi ho enche so chitire twa kete be ko tete enti am for very opinions nipa oka so only tum no a o si stupid chairman no samate omo nipa ni dide for Ayaba say na ya kwa change na wo to 2019 nipa ba ko pe onu na ye yinu a wa se ko second ten nipa fofo bi anya mai ama hu sa nipa na ogbo adwuma pa e ko yi enti che bi ai de 3 times no manual di che fata na adwuma ya ka ti ye na se o ti anu ati onu ba ye 2019 onu aba e ko 2 times ye mfa manual afi say Richard we dey premature ya ma for very opinion but do no know dey come and say they are all in favor of the 3 times it's a cosoa that's a be be official la kema enye Nhyira FM 104.5 megahertz etieni bia no wawa
Evans Kwabena Sapon ye dance pa for that report out there free pam Abraham Nyamisha
mo so mo tonko so Ghana man ye wo ha ke de beto kwa bia no of course what media do ku a eso pa kuma se nkan anybody bia no ye de beto bia be ma ye na for any team
ye da say Evans de no brand ko minta minkitu be mra adu tie de Evans ke dem say ayi ni be nya ba so ti eba si ana ya to aso